Welcome to Elim Agro channel. So today I want to speak about onion production, and I'll give you the basics of onion production, because for those who want to venture into onion production and the newbies, they will majorly would want to know some 1, 2, 3 basics about the seeds and maybe how to venture into it. Number one, onions can be done either on drip system or on basin irrigation. But ideally, what you need to know is the seed rate per acre will vary depending on your mode of irrigation. So ideally, it will vary between 1.25 kgs to 2 kgs, and this also influences the production per unit area. So you don't expect somebody who has done 1 kg to attain 20 tons if then you have maybe you are targeting medium bulbs. But if you are targeting bigger bulbs, then you reduce the amount of seeds per unit area, and then you maximize on the size of the bulb. So the size of the bulb also that you're targeting will actually have an impact on the number of or the amount of seed that you put per unit area or per acre. So ideally, you need to work with 1.25 to 2 kgs per acre. And when you do the nurseries, the best is in dry areas you do the sunken beds, and in wet areas you do the raised bed. So the one that I'm standing on is a sunken bed. Basically, you make something like a basin, and then you put water, and it's held like a basin, so it is sunken. And for those wet areas, then you do a raised bed so that you also minimize on water load. And then when you do the nurseries, you need to look at something else. You need to ensure that you are not overcrowding the seeds in the nursery, because remember, seeds of onion seeds, especially the hybrid ones, are very expensive. So you need to ensure that every seed counts. So if you're going to plant, say, 1 kg, which has approximately 250,000 seeds, then you need to ensure that by the time you are transplanting these seeds, then you have your 250,000 seeds, give or take. Then you lose about 20 or 10,000 seeds in the nursery, or 5,000 seeds, so you're still on the safer side. But we've seen cases where farmers actually lose up to 100,000 seeds. So if you're losing 100,000 seeds in the nursery, then you basically have started making losses. So you need to ensure that by the time you're transplanting your seeds or your seedlings, then you have minimized on the losses. So you need to take care of the seedlings in the nursery very well. And there are several products or several solutions that you can work on. Use the crop nutrition, crop rotation, and general management strategies to ensure that you don't lose your seedlings in the nursery. And then if you are setting up the nursery, you need to start to prepare your farm, because your seeds will take about 40 to 45 days in the nursery, and then you transplant. So ensure that you've hardened your seeds well, your seedlings well, so that when you're transplanting, you reduce on the transplant shock and you reduce on the losses post-transplant. So remember, this is Elim Agro channel. We will be giving you updates on nursery management and ideally on onion production as you walk along with us. And we also be starting the My Shamba series that we brought to you by the Elim Machinery team. So stay tuned and let us work together as we learn more about onion production. Welcome and God bless you. Welcome.